Here's 2 minutes of your prep time.
Okay, I'm ready. When you said that, like, alcohol, people use it to be, like, troubled or to get rid of stress, and that, like, lowering it would increase that more, that actually happens. It doesn't happen to just teens. It happens to people in their middle age, like when they're 30, not just when they're teens. So the age doesn't have anything to do with how that, like, how it would cause or affect it. It can happen to anyone. When you said when people are most likely to drink at home, they're most likely to drink with their friends. When they drink at home, they're more exposed to it with their parents, so they know they're not going to just like get drunk and like black out. They're gonna be more responsible. Like they're gonna know how to drink moderately and not, because now if there was a drinking age, they wouldn't drink at home because parents are like, oh no, parents don't want their kids to drink, so they won't drink until they go out and they do it in secret. But if the law was changed to 18, they could. Like, parents be like, okay, that's fine, and they will like know how to drink and won't like have so many alcohol-related casualties. When you said 18, it's not really considered adult, there's no really limit. Well, they picked 18 to vote because that's when your brain is more mature. They think that you're well educated enough and you're mature and that you're adult to make decisions to vote for our country. And also with the military, if you adults, militaries, they can't really die. Like, people don't believe in killing children, but if you're in the military, they're not afraid to like shoot you. If you're a kid, you wouldn't be able to serve in the military. And for the driving accidents, you said that they were higher then, and now after the law they decreased. Well, they decreased because back then cars were bad. Cars didn't have the safety. They didn't have seatbelts. They didn't have the seatbelt law back then. But now they do, and like technology is better with like airbags and everything, and so obviously the numbers are going to go down. They're going to decrease. And actually, with Hansen, in the article by Alex Johnson on debate on lowered the drinking age, Hansen of SUNY Potsdam said alcohol-related traffic fatalities among minor drivers were already declining before 1984 when the drinking age limit was passed. So it didn't really have anything to do with it. Research from the early 1980s until the present has shown a continuous decrease in drinking and driving related variables, which has paralleled the nation's and also university students' decrease in per capita consumption. However, these declines started in 1890 before the national 1987 when the age limit law was passed. My claims to lower the drinking age would be because if you lowered it, there would be more supervision. Like, you can do it out in public. Among drinkers, there's 32% of underage drinkers compared to 24% of legal age drinkers. There are more underage drinkers than there are legal drinkers, and most of the consumption is done in secret. If drinking was made legal for everyone over 18, all the drinking would be done in public, therefore it could be supervised by security guards, police, citizens, and firefighters instead of it being done in a house or like just underground in secret, so no one could really like help anyone out. Showed little change after the law in 1987. From 1982 till 1987, before the law, 46% of students reported vomiting after drinking. This jumped to 50% after the law change. Also, kids cutting class after drinking jumped from 9% to 12%. Missing class because of a hangover jumped from 26 to 28, and getting lower grades because of drinking rose from 5% to 7%. If all of these behaviors are indices of irresponsible drinking, this increase in abusive drinking behavior is due to underground drinking outside of adult supervision in student rooms and apartments where same-age individuals because they lack the knowledge of responsible drinking behavior. And this is said by Ruth Ames in her article, Why the Drinking Age Should Be Lowered. In the article of CBS News, asked what the advantage is to lowering the age to 18, Beckner said the overall advantage is we're not trying to enforce all that's unenforceable. The abuse of alcohol and overconsumption of alcohol and DUI driving, like they don't want to like chase kids. They want to like have more responsible and like educate them. We should educate instead of restrict. Educating kids would be more. Getting a DUI, if someone gets a DUI now, they have to take mandatory classes to get mandatory classes to like help them and like not drink more and educate them about the risk of drinking alcohol and driving. But why can't we have everyone just take those classes first and prevent the DUIs? Well, actually, another point. If we change it, it's mostly minors who steal alcohol at convenience stores. If we make the age to 18, kids are willing to, like not kids, there will be less stolen alcohol. One teenager in the article of most stolen alcohol includes cheap vodkas from Mannyville. Stealing alcohol is like a rite of passage. You do it to grow up. Plus, you practically deserve to get alcohol for free because we can't buy it. I would buy it if they let me. I steal it because they will not let me buy it. Thank you.